Today I'm going to show you a new application. Blash is a Twitter dashboard that is powered by Blazor WebAssembly. It uses an ASP.NET Core Web API, SignalR, and the Twitter API to display tweets in real time. And it's all done in .NET 5. And I will also show you how you can download the source code to try it out for yourself. Now for more ASP.NET Core coding tutorials, visit roundthecode.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/roundthecode and follow us on Twitter. It's @roundthecode. So this is Blash, and I'm basically going to test it out now by creating a new dashboard. I want tweets that are actually quite viral at the moment, so I'm going to go for something like GameStop. I'm going to add that new dashboard. So there you go, it's got all the tweets there. They're all blurred out at the moment. It's basically for this demo to protect the authors and the tweets' identities. If you were trying this out for yourself, then basically it wouldn't be pixelated like this. You'd see the author and the actual tweet. You can see it's updating it in real time as well. There's quite a lot going on at the moment. So let's go ahead and create a new one. So we want all the tweets from the Microsoft account. So in order to do that, we prefix a from with a colon, and we type in Microsoft. As you can see there, it's showing all the latest tweets from Microsoft. Next, I want to show you basically how quick it is to actually update a tweet. So we go in here and we get all the tweets from the Round the Code Twitter account. You can see here we've already got a test one on there, and I'm going to create a new test one as well. So this is my Twitter account. Let's go ahead and create a new tweet. So there you go, it's created that in there. So let's see how long it's going to take for it to actually update in Blash. As you can see in the background, GameStop is constantly updating, and as you can see there, Round the Code has just updated. So it took around about 10 seconds or so. Next, I want to show you how it works with SignalR. So I've already got another instance of our Blash dashboard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this dashboard of the second one. And as you can see, it's been mirrored on this dashboard as well. So it doesn't matter how many users you've got connected to the same actual Blash dashboard, the actual behavior will be mirrored across all people that are using it. What I want to do now is basically stop the application and see what happens when we've done that. So let's go ahead and stop it. Okay, that's stopped now. And as you can see there, because it needs that connection with SignalR through the API, which powers the Twitter API, it comes up with a message saying that it's unable to connect. Let's go ahead and restart that again. So what it does at this point is it tries to basically reconnect every 30 seconds to see if the actual API is there. If it's not, then it will just keep on doing it. So it's trying to reconnect to the server at the moment, but the actual server hasn't started up yet. It's just doing stuff in the background. Once it's done that, it will basically take that screen away and it will basically update all the dashboards that we've got there with the latest tweets. Okay, so you can see there now, basically the Twitter API has basically updated. So we've basically restarted our application. It's done its job in the background, and now Blash can work as it did before. As you can see, it's got all the latest GameStop tweets as well, and they're still coming through. So now I'm going to show you how to set up a Twitter developer account. You'll need a Twitter developer account to actually use Blash. You can download Blash at roundthecode.com/Blash. Now, once we're on developer.twitter.com, we need to log in with our Twitter account. If you haven't got a Twitter account, then you'll need to go ahead and create one. So let's go ahead and apply for one. So in here, we need to select Hobbyist, Building Tools for Twitter Users, and let's get started. So it's confirming our handle. You will need to also put your phone number against your Twitter account as well for this. Confirming your email address. And we want to make sure that we've got an individual developer account. If it's selected as team developer account, just click on the link so it changes it to initial developer account. A couple of other things we need to fill out. So the name, country, United Kingdom, highly experienced of course, And do we want the latest Twitter API news? No, I think we're okay. Okay, so in this section, we need to fill out in our own words what we're actually planning to use the Twitter API for. So I've basically gone ahead and written something, and I'll put a note as to what I've written in the actual video description if you're watching on YouTube. A couple of other things as well. We're going to select no to all of these just to make things a bit quicker. Click on next, gives us confirmation. Go to next. We need to go ahead and basically agree the developer's agreement. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and submit your application. Now, Twitter will take probably about 24 hours to come back to you. They may need further information like they did with us, but hopefully within 24 hours, you should have your Twitter developer account set up. Now, coming up in part 2, I'm going to show you some of the code that actually powers Blash. In addition to that as well, I'll show you how to set up your Twitter developer account to get your client ID and client secret. You'll need the client ID and client secret to actually integrate with Twitter API. If you can't wait till part 2, you can download the source code at roundthecode.com/Blash. In addition to that, it's got all the documentation on there, including how to set up the Twitter developer account. Now, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.